Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my YouTube channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys on how you can make your Kiddies glowing body oil. This is a infused method. Yeah, it's an infused method. So I made mention of this in one of my video where I talk about on how you can infuse your herbs. So in this video I'm going to be doing it practical. Yeah, I'm going to be doing it. I just decided to like, okay, let me film this video for those of you, because most people have been asking me, I really want to do that, but I don't know how to do that. So I just want to use this opportunity to show you guys on how you can do that. Okay, so these are herbs that I purchased from my supplier. I'm going to be showing you in this video on how you can infuse them. So this oil is my son's body oil. This is what I use in massage his body, and also I use it to make a body butter for him. Now this oil is very good for those people that have sensitive skin. Can actually use this oil. It's a glowing body oil. Believe me guys, it helps to get rid of eczema, skin irritation. It helps to give you this glowing and smooth skin. You know how milky baby skin is, so that's what this oil is going to do on your skin. And the fact that this lavender bud helps to calm the skin. Okay, it helps to calm the skin. So I'm going to be using it in this recipe. So we have a lot of herbs that we're going to be using in this recipe. So I just want to do this video to show you guys on how you can actually infuse herbs to make a very good glowing body oil. And also this oil, you can use it to make a body butter for your child as well. I just decided to use this medium since I'm making a oil for my child. So I just decided to use this medium to show you guys on how you can actually infuse these herbs to make a glowing body oil for your children, or better still, you can also use it to make a body butter for them. Okay, yeah, after you might have infused the herbs, then you extract the oil and use it as the use it along with the butters you want to use to make the body butter for your children. Okay, so right now I'm going to be sharing with you each of the herbs. Now this is chamomile herbs. Okay, for those of you that don't know what chamomile herbs is, this is a chamomile bud. This is how it look like. Sorry, I need to open it so that you guys will see. Yeah, this is what I use for my son. My son has a very sensitive skin that is very prone to eczema, so I use this for him, and this has been very helpful. So this is what I'm going to be using. Okay, this chamomile bud. So I'm going to be using it in this recipe, or you can call it flower, any of which. So this is what I'm going to be using. That's number one ingredient I'm using. That's number one herbs I'm using. And also here with me is my rose petals. So for those of you that know rose petals, you know this rose petals. And for those of you that don't know, let me show you how it looks like as well. So these rose petals, this is how it look like. So it's a dried rose petals. So I'm going to be using it in this recipe as well. So for you to know the benefits of all of these dry herbs, please register for our online training so that you get to know all of this and what it does to your skin when you use it. Okay, so you need to register for our online training to get more details of all of these things. So this is my calendula bud. Yeah, calendula. This is very good guys, believe me. When you can, if you can lay your hand on the oil, my dear, it's very good for those people that are prone to eczema. This is very good. It helps to eliminate eczema from the skin. It helps to eliminate rashes, you know, any form of irritation. It helps to eliminate it, and also it helps to calm and glow the skin at the same time. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using it in a large quantity. Like I said, that my son is prone to eczema, so that's why I'm using all of these herbs from him. So I'm very careful what I use on his skin. The next on my list is my lemongrass board, so I'm not going to be using that much in this recipe. Yeah, just want to have a little smell of it in this. So this is how it look like. Yeah, this is how the flower look like. Okay, so I'm going to, this is called lemongrass. Yeah, lemongrass. So this is what I'm going to be using as well. And also I have with me my lavender board. You all know lavender board, so you can call them board, you can call them flower, whichever one you want to call them. Okay, so they are very, very safe. Okay, they are very, very safe to use. So this lavender board, as you can see, so this is how I love the smell of this lavender board. So I'm going to be using it as well in this recipe. Okay, so these are the herbs. Like this one, sorry I didn't show you guys how it look like. So this is how it look like. This is how it look like. Okay, so I'm going to be using it as well. So right now let's begin by measuring it out. I'm going to be measuring it out. So meanwhile, this is my container. This is what I'm going to be infusing it into. Okay, I'm going to be using this with the cover. So I'm going to set it aside and also measure out my herbs. Let me measure it out. So I'm going to be measuring out the calendula board first. That's the flower. I'm going to be measuring it out first. So I just need I just need 20 gram of it. 20 gram. Just need 20 gram of it. Sorry, just need 20 gram. Sorry. So you guys should just pardon this. You know, it will be rough. So just focus on what I'm doing, please. So I just need 20 gram. So this is 19 gram. Sorry, this is 20 gram. Okay, so this is just what I need so that I can use to measure out the rest ingredients. So next is my chomomite board. So I'm going to be measuring it out as well. 20 gram of it. This is 20 gram. Okay, so now I'm going to measure out the rest ingredients. Sorry guys, here is a little bit rough. That's because it herbs, so I can't do without here being rough. So now I'm going to be measuring out my lemongrass, but I'm just going to be using a little quantity of it, which is 5 gram of it. Okay, so this is 5 gram of my lemongrass. Adding it as well into this. So now next is my lavender board. Yeah, my lavender board. I'm going to be measuring out 15 gram. So that's 15 gram of my lavender board, you guys can see. So I'm going to be pouring it as well here. So now I'm going to be measuring out my rose petals. So that's 10 gram of my rose petals. So that's it. So now I'm going to add all of it together, then add my oil. Okay, these are my herbs. as you can see. Okay, so these are herbs. So right now I'm going to be measuring out my oil. So I'm going to be using 4 different carrier oils. So this is sweet almond oil. Sweet almond oil is very good for skin. Yeah, it's very good for baby skin. So I'm going to be using just 1 cup of it. So this is 1 cup. So this 1 cup of oil. So I'm going to be pouring it into this dry herbs. So and now I'm going to be measuring out our sunflower oil. So this is 50 grams of our sunflower oil. So this is 50 grams of it. So I'm going to be adding our sunflower oil. Sunflower oil is also good. So these are macadamia oil. So I'm going to be using it as well. So this 30 grams. So I'm going to be adding apricot oil. So I'm going to be adding it as well. That's 30 grams as well, making it 60 grams. So that's 60 grams. The last oil that I'm going to add to fill in this herbs is my grapeseed oil. So I've added 4 different oils into my herbs. So this is the last oil I'm going to be adding. Now I know most people will be asking, why am I adding a lot of oils, like 5 oils? That's because this is what work best for my own child. Okay, now you can decide to pick 2 of any of this oil or 1 and use it to infuse these herbs. Okay, but I decided to do it this way because I notice whenever I mix oils like this for him as his glowing body oil, or use it to make a body butter for him, is very suitable for his skin. Okay, so that's why I'm doing this way. So you can do whatsoever that work best for you, because what work best for you is what you will stick to. Okay, so this is what work best for my own child and I'm sticking to it. So you can, like I said before, you can decide to use one of the oil. You can decide to use the sunflower oil all through. You can decide to use the almond oil, or you can decide to use the grapeseed oil all through. So all these oils are oils that you can use to infuse your herbs. Okay, so I'm going to be using this as well to so I'm going to be adding extra. Sorry, I didn't add one. Let's just say I use half of it. That's 1.5. Take note, please. So now I'm going to be mixing all together. I'm trying to mix all of it together so that I can be able to cover it to infuse very well. So now one thing you should know is this: when you are infusing your herbs, make sure that the oil is like this. It comes up a little bit. The reason is because so that you know that the oil is that is inside is much, that's the oil will actually infuse very well. But if the oil is not much, how will it infuse? So you need to put the oil to the extent that you notice that it's filled up. Okay, there are two methods of infusing, that's of infusing your herbs. We have the double boiling method, and we have this other method that I said I'm going to be leaving it for up to 6 weeks to infuse. Now the reason why I'm leaving it up to 6 weeks to infuse is because I love that method so much. Yeah, I prefer that method than double boiling. But like I said before, whatsoever work for you is what you will stick to. Okay, so this is what worked for me and I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to be leaving it for the 6 weeks. So after 6 weeks, after 6 weeks I'm going to be separating the oil from the shaft, that's from this shaft. Then I'll throw it off and make use of the oil. So the oil is what I need, so I'm going to be leaving it. So each day that passes by, I'm going to be stirring it. Okay, that's every day I'm going to be stirring it, cover it back and keep it. Every day I'm going to stir it, cover it back and keep it. So that's how I'm going to do it for complete 6 weeks or 4 weeks. Okay, so after much, I'm going to remove it from where I keep it and sieve out all these herbs, then take my oil and make use of it. Once it's 6 weeks, I'm going to use it to make a body lotion for my son, which I'm also going to be sharing with you guys on how I make the body butter or body lotion, whichever I choose to use to make. I can choose to use it to make a body lotion or a body butter. So whichever one I choose to do, I'm going to be sharing with you guys in my YouTube channel. Why I'm putting this here is for water not to get through it. Yeah, so and I'm going to be using this to cover it. That's why I'm doing it like this. You know, water can drop of water can be on the cover and it will go back to the oil, so I don't want it that way. So I don't want water in this product, okay, in this oil. So this is the way I love doing it. As you can see, I've been using this foil paper for some time now, so that's why it's kind of a little bit rough. Okay, so this is the second time I'm making use of it. So right now I'm going to keep it, and once it's 6 weeks, I'm going to use it to form. This is everything about infusing your herbs. So guys, another thing again is this: if you're doing the double boiling method, is for you to place your pot in your gas cooker, then you place the container that you've already add everything into it and leave it for up to 4 hours, with 4 hours for it to infuse. And when you're leaving it for that long period of time, you need to bring down the temperature of your gas, like lower the temperature of your gas. So when you see that the water that you add into your pot is decreasing, you add another water again. Okay, so you can leave it up to 3 to 4 hours thereabout for it to infuse properly, or you can leave it more than for it to infuse. So once you notice that it's the oils is changing, like you check with your spoon to see how the outcome is. If you see that the oil has really changed color to like it has infused, then you bring it down, then you separate the oil from the herbs. Okay, then you get your glowing body oil, and that oil you can use it to make either your child's body lotion or the body butter, or you can use it as its glowing body oil. So thank you so much, guys. If you love this video and you find this video very helpful, please don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you've been watching my video, please do the needful by subscribing to my channel, and I guess I'll see you all in my next video. Please remain safe and keep a healthy skin, okay?